Hello guys, welcome back. So let's start with a new topic, that is muscles of thigh. Okay, so I've already divided the thigh into three compartments: anterior compartment, the medial compartment, and the posterior compartment. Okay, so starting first with the anterior compartment. Anterior compartment, it is also known as, write down, it's also known as extensors. What it is known as extensors, because they will carry out the function of extension. Medial compartment, they are known as, they do the function of adduction. So what is their function? They are the adductors. Okay, and posterior compartment does the function of flexion. Okay, so they are also known as flexors. Posterior compartment is also known as flexor compartment. Okay, starting with the extensor compartment, I am writing down the nerve supply for each compartment first. So first the anterior compartment, supplied by the femoral nerve. Which nerve? Femoral nerve. What was the root value? L2, L3, L4. We did it in the sciatic nerve video, right? Okay. Medial compartment is by obturator nerve. Medial compartment is by obturator nerve. L2, L3, L4 branch. Okay. Posterior compartment is by sciatic nerve. Which nerve? Sciatic nerve. What is the root value? Do you remember it? L4 to S3. Right? So let's know about the muscles in detail about in each compartment. The first muscle of the anterior compartment is the sartorius muscle. Which muscle? Sartorius muscle. Now the sartorius muscle, write down, it is the longest muscle. What it is? It is the longest muscle. It accompanies the femur bone, which is the longest bone. Okay. The second is quadriceps femoris. What it is? Quadriceps femoris. Now this quadriceps femoris, that is quadri, right? Quadri means four. That means four muscles will come under it. Okay. So I'm listing down those four muscles. First is vastus medialis. Vastus medialis. Second, vastus intermedialis. Vastus intermedialis. And third is vastus lateralis. Vastus lateralis. Fourth is which one? Rectus femoris. Which one? Rectus femoris. Okay. The third muscle which is present in the anterior compartment is, it is known as articularis genu. What it is known as? Articularis genu. Now this genu means knee. Okay, so this is the muscle for the kneecap, that is patella. Okay, now there are a few points about this sartorius muscle, that this muscle is also known as sartorius. It is also known as Taylor's muscle. What it is known as? Taylor's muscle. Okay, now its function I am writing down over here. Sartorius muscle has two functions. It carries out flexion plus internal rotation at knee joint. At which joint? At knee joint. And at hip joint, it will carry out flexion and abduction. Flexion plus abduction at which joint? At hip joint. Okay, so this is important. Remember this function about the sartorius. There is something about quadriceps. So write it down. Quadriceps femoris muscle. So this quadriceps femoris muscle, it does extension at knee. It will carry out extension at knee joint. Okay. And will carry out flexion at hip joint. Flexion at hip joint. Okay. So remember this function at knee joint, what it will carry out, and hip joint what? This extension at knee joint, it does only at the 15-degree angle. So extension is done for 15 degree. Okay. And about this rectus femoris, write down one point, that this rectus femoris, it has two heads. One is reflected head. One is called as reflected head, and another is straight head. Okay. That's it. You have to remember about the muscles of the anterior compartment. Okay, sartorius muscle, which is also known as Taylor's muscle, and it is the longest muscle. Then quadriceps femoris, quadri means four, so you will be listing down the four muscles. That is vastus medialis, vastus intermedialis, vastus lateralis, rectus femoris. This rectus femoris is having two heads. One is reflected and another is straight head. The third muscle is articularis genu. Genu means knee. So this is the muscle for the knee cap, that is patella. Sartorius has different functions at the knee joint and hip joint. At knee joint, it will carry out flexion and internal rotation. At hip joint, it will carry out the flexion and abduction. Whereas quadriceps femoris at the knee joint will carry out 15-degree extension, and at hip joint will carry out the flexion. Okay, so that's it about the that's it about the anterior compartment. Now let's look at the medial compartment. Okay, so I'll list down the muscles first. So the first muscle is the pectineus muscle. It originates from the pectineal line. Now what is pectineal line? You have this pubis, right? Like this. So this pubis, this line which will come from the pubic tubercle on the superior ramus of the pubis. Pubis had three parts, right? Body, superior ramus and an inferior ramus. The line which runs along the superior ramus from the anterior side, from the body, that's called as pectineal line. So from there will originate the pectineus muscle. Second is gracilis. What it is? Second is gracilis. Third muscle is adductor longus. Third is adductor longus. Fourth muscle, write down adductor brevis. What it is? Adductor brevis. Fifth is adductor magnus. What it is? Adductor. What it is? Adductor magnus. Now this adductor magnus, it has two parts. Okay. How many parts? It has two parts. The adductor part and an ischial part. And an ischial part. So this ischial part is actually the part of posterior compartment of thigh. Okay. And adductor part is the part of medial compartment of the thigh. So write down. Present in medial compartment. And for ischial part, write present in posterior compartment. Okay. Now let's know about the hybrid muscles. So what are hybrid muscles? I have said you before also many a times when we were doing upper limb. Hybrid muscles are those muscles which will have more than one nerve supply. Okay. So we have two hybrid muscles in this medial compartment. One is pectineus. Write down. It is a hybrid muscle. You already know one nerve supply, right? It comes under the medial compartment, so it will be supplied by the obturator nerve. So write down. It is also supplied by. It is also functionally supplied by femoral nerve. Okay. Femoral nerve. Write it down. Then adductor magnus is also having, it is also a hybrid muscle. Now the reason you should have known by now, it is having two parts, right? Now it is having two parts, that is adductor part and ischial part. So adductor part is present in medial compartment, that means it will be supplied by obturator nerve. But as ischial part comes under the posterior compartment, it will be supplied by sciatic nerve, right? So adductor magnus on the whole, if we see, then it is having two nerve supplies. Therefore it becomes your hybrid muscle. Now let's do the posterior compartment. The first muscle in the posterior compartment is hamstring muscles. What is the name? Hamstrings muscle. Now this hamstring muscles comprises of which muscle? Write down. So hamstring muscle is having semimembranous muscle. It is a group of muscle. Okay, this hamstring muscle. Then the next is semitendinous. It is having biceps femoris. Only long head. Okay. These three muscles comes under the hamstrings muscle. Okay. Then write down the second muscle which comes under the posterior compartment. It is biceps femoris, short head. And the last is, we've already done, ischial part of adductor magnus. Okay. For hamstring muscle, write down, it is also known as footballer's muscle. What it is known as? Footballer's muscle. Okay, because the people who play football, they have very well developed hamstrings. Now the short head of biceps femoris is specifically supplied by peroneal compartment of sciatic nerve. What? By peroneal compartment of sciatic nerve. And this long head of biceps, it is supplied by tibial nerve. It is supplied by tibial nerve. Hence, biceps femoris is also having two nerve supply. So biceps femoris is also, it is also a hybrid muscle. So in this muscles of thigh, how many hybrid muscles we have studied till now? 3 hybrid muscles. Okay. Remember the nerve supply for them and remember all the muscles which are present in which compartment. Okay. Now let's look at the pictures of the muscles. Let's know how it is present in our body. Again, I'm repeating, no need to draw this. Okay. You just have to look at it and know how it is present. So the sartorius muscle, you can see the sartorius muscle, right? It runs from the hip joint till your knee. So it is the longest muscle, okay? So sartorius muscle. You can see the rectus femoris muscle. Now beneath this rectus femoris, you can see this vastus intermedialis. On the medial side, you can see vastus medialis. On the lateral side, you can see vastus lateralis, okay? Then you have patella, which is the kneecap, okay? And one more thing, you must know is that when we were doing patella, I said you that quadriceps femoris tendons will attach to the base of the patella. So we've drawn this patella like this, right? So this was the base of patella and down was the apex of patella. So on the base of patella was attaching the quadriceps femoris tendon, right? So patella was given the name as what? It was given the name of sesamoid bone because it is embedded in the tendon. So this is the tendon for the quadriceps femoris. Okay, this all part. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Now this is the articularis genu. It is very deep, situated very deeply, so it wasn't visible in that picture, previous picture. Okay, now let's look at the medial compartment muscles. Medial compartment situated medially, right? So starting first with the pectineus muscle. I said you that pectineal line is present over here, right? On the superior ramus of the pubis. So from here will originate your pectineus muscle. What originates? Pectineus muscle. Then we learned about adductor brevis. Brevis means short. We had adductor longus and we had adductor magnus. Okay. Gracilis muscle wasn't visible over there. So this is the picture for the gracilis muscle. This green color highlighted muscle which you see. Okay. This is the gracilis muscle. Okay. So this picture was mainly for the gracilis muscle. Let's look at the posterior compartment of thigh. I told you about the hamstring muscles. You have semimembranous, semitendinous. You can see biceps femoris muscles. So only long head is present in the hamstring. Okay. The short head of the biceps muscle as well as the ischial part of the adductor magnus is not visible in this picture. So I hope this muscles of the thigh is clear now. Thank you.